in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Short boot taken at the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard pick, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. Check. Switch. He's checking. Crash. Watch the twist. Jam.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Next, receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here I come. Undercrush. Mike.
On second down, here's Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. 20, 10. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Newton takes it himself. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point try good by Gano, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 24. Slam.
Yellow.
On second down, it's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Hey, alert 3. Shift. Check.
Hey, 43, 15.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 10 at the 43-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
He's going. We got double up. 36. Watch twist. Hey, switch gears. Peek in.
15.
Derrick Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Easy.
Watch out.
Bang.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
15.
Mike, wow, right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore, and the Bengals out to the early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Nowhere to That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of... Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Zach Pascal with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
20.
Checkmate.
What?
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. No.
7-7, our score after 1.
Jakari. 20. 20.
Check the up. Tighten up.
8. Express.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton completes it to Samuel. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Check. Break down.
Gun. Break. Express.
Mike's 50.
On 1st down, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Break.
Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Express.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Back.
Break. 8. Express.
Out of the gun, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Check safety, check safety.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
I've got one way.
Danny. Watch twist.
Yellow.
They'll try the right side with Henry. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Kill.
Hey, 43.
Mike's 59. Checkmate.
Come back.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Quarterback, D-line, get that quarterback. 49.
Hey, 57 colors.
Check 3. Check. Out. Hatch it.
On 1st down, Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Yellow.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Slam. Check 43. Kill.
Yellow.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Wait. That's a line. 15.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
There's a line, right?
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
On 2nd down, Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, color.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
15.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Pascal's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Let's go, let's go. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check. Check 31.
15.
Safe.
A first down carry for Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Check now, check
Yellow.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, I need one over here. Tight dog.
Easy.
You got tight.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Pick your game up.
Yellow, go going.
Check 24.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Panthers take over.
Let's go,
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton steps away to his left. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
56, Mike, 56. 56. 3 bucks. Check 50, check 50. Check 26, check 26. It's free.
20.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
13. Watch that. Sponge.
15.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Joker.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike's 56. 56. Mike, 56. 56. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Mike 56. Mike 56.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton got his target, Samuel. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
At the 21-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, D. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
You got nothing. Check. Crunch. Box trap. Under 10. 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
On 3rd down, Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense up the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch. Looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always counterpunch. bunch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check your hot read.
Gun. Express.
Motion. Come on.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Watch the curl. Watch switch.
20.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Gun.
Check. Over. It's got Mike 50. Here we go. Hey. 50.
Gun. What is it?
McCaffrey following the penalty. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ready? 180.
Mike 50. I'm going back to you. Switch.
On third down, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
He's checking.
Great.
Jim. Undercut.
Express.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Get it.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Newton throwing complete to Samuel. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Check Mike 50. Mike is 50. Check Mike 50.
Great.
Check nickel.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
20.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 50. Alert 3.
Hey.
50. Mike's 50. Watch the run. Check it back.
Express. What is it?
Here's McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Great.
That's what I do.
Express.
Mike's 50.
On first down, it's Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
3 down. Slam.
Hey, yo, hey, go. Hey, 43, 15.
H3, 218. Chopper. Shit.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Coming to you. Shift.
43.
Check 99.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
He's coming. We got double up. 36. Watch twins. Hey, switch gears.
They'll run it again with Henry. And some room to run now. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Newton. He's going to look deep for Moore. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore with touchdown number 20 on the year as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check three.
15. Hey, 57.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Ripley.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Woo-hoo!
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
Mike to 59. Double dog. That's the way. No. Off.
Come back.
25. Check 25. Rush in.
Hey, color.
37. Check 37.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Watch the twist. Tighten up. Check 52. Check. Fresno.
Yellow.
Shit. Watch the shit.
Hey, Ripley.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Newton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Gun.
Now it's Newton. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
You got to warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Watch safety creep.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards.
57.
Bravo!
And that'll set them back 5. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot.
Shift. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill.
Attack.
49, check 49.
Hey, 57.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Now Mahomes. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Mike's 50. Hey! Watch the pass.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And
so a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
Check 31, check.
Hey, 43.
Save. Check 9, check 9.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
We got it. Check 3. Watch the other.
First and 10.
Time go. You go tight. You got tight.
Yellow.
You got tight right there. Hey, check 24.
Watch out.
Check.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Yellow. 180.
Stop your body. Check 50. Check 26. Pick the edge. Come. Slam. Check 13. Watch that. Sponge.
Yellow.
That's the one.
Henry. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
All day.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down.
You can't block me.
Great.
56. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. 56 for Mike. 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now Newton with his first throw in OT. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Ready. 180.
50 to Mike. Jumping.
Great. 20.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Ready.
88. Check 56.
Great.
Check 6.
Throwing on 2nd down. Newton, he's going to look deep for more. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone